Hello guys. So this is one of the questions which was given as a class assignment. So you have to find moment of inertia of a disk from which a smaller disk is removed out. So what is given is there is a full disk. Now that full disk has mass m and radius r. It is horizontal, and from that full disk a smaller portion is removed out. You have to find out moment of inertia of the remaining disk about the axis shown. So this is the axis. About this axis, once you remove this small dotted portion, that is another small disk, you carve that small disk and remove it out. Once that disk is removed, what is moment of inertia of the remaining disk about this axis shown is what you are asked to find out. Alright, so this question we will approach it by this method. You will find out moment of inertia for the full disk about this axis, which you should know it is mr square by 2. For a full disk of mass m and radius r, moment of inertia about axis passing through its center and perpendicular to the plane. So if I call this point as, let me call this point as C, center of the removed disk I will call it as A. Now moment of inertia of the full disk, I am writing for the full disk, moment of inertia about axis passing through the center, about the axis shown. This will be equal to mr square by 2. Now next what we will do is, we will find out moment of inertia of the removed disk about this axis and subtract it from moment of inertia of the full disk. We will get moment of inertia of the remaining disk. But we have to be very careful in finding out moment of inertia of the removed disk about axis passing through point C. So for that we will need mass of the removed disk. So how much is going to be the mass of the removed disk? We will have to first calculate that. Now how we will find out? We will find that out using area relationships. Now area of the full disk, it is pi r square, right? So pi r square is area of the full disk in which the amount of mass is m, and you find out how much is area of the removed disk. Now removed disk will have radius r by 2. So area for the removed disk will be pi times r by 2 square, which is pi r square by 4, which is 1/4 of the full disk. So the mass of the removed disk will be 1/4 of the full mass, because area becomes 1/4, mass will also become 1/4. It's uniformly distributed mass in the area. So if you remove out 1/4 the area, 1/4 of the mass would be gone. So m by 4 is mass of the removed disk. Now for the removed disk, I am going to write the moment of inertia. For the removed disk, moment of inertia about axis passing through point A. About axis passing through point A. A is the center of mass of that particular disk. So moment of inertia about axis through A for the removed disk will be mass of that particular disk, which is m by 4. Radius for that disk is r by 2 whole square divided by 2. It is essentially mr square by 2. So but mass is nothing but m by 4. Radius is r by 2 by 2. mr square by 2 is moment of inertia for the removed disk. Now I want moment of inertia for the removed disk about axis passing through C. So we will apply parallel axis theorem. Now if we apply parallel axis theorem, we can get moment of inertia for the removed disk about axis passing through C. But while applying parallel axis theorem, be careful about the mass. The removed disk mass is m by 4. So IC is going to be IA plus m by 4 into AC square. Applying parallel axis theorem. Parallel axis theorem, IC equal to IA plus m into square of distance between the two axes. So that is essentially parallel axis theorem over there. Now what we have found out? We have found out moment of inertia for the full disk about axis through C. We have found out moment of inertia of the removed disk about axis passing through C. So you can just substitute IA and then you can simplify this and then take the difference of these two. So you take the difference of these two moment of inertia, you will get the moment of inertia of the remaining disk about axis passing through C. Right? So I'll leave the working part for you to do. So for the remaining disk, you find out moment of inertia by subtracting these two and whatever expression you are going to get, I'll just give you the final expression, what moment of inertia you will get for the remaining portion. You can do the working out part, the mathematics part of it, the working part, you must be in a position to do it on your own. Okay, so I'm just giving you the expression, the final answer for that. Moment of inertia will turn out to be 29 by 32 mr square. Right? So you do the working out part, you will get 29 mr square by 32. Then subtract these two expressions. Okay, so that solves this particular question.